Hello. So, my name is Yuvraj, and we are gonna start a new series of data science and machine learning. We'll start from the scratch, then we'll just proceed to the intermediate and the advanced level. But yeah, this playlist is gonna be for the people who are just professionals who are early starters in programming because we'll be starting with scratch theory. We'll be covering each and every theory, what exactly is programming, what is Python, what are the libraries we use in the data science, each and everything. We'll have a playlist of Python, then we'll have a playlist of NumPy, Pandas, and so all libraries. Then we'll start with proper machine learning. So this whole series is gonna be of 2 months. So in 2 months, you'll actually have a basic knowledge of complete data science, a complete Python, the libraries of Python, data visualization parts, the data cleaning part, each and every concept you'll be clear in the basics. So you can just start making projects, actually good level projects after completing this whole course of data science, which I'm gonna post on YouTube. So yeah, let's start with no further delays. So first, we'll be starting with few introductions and questions. I feel like most of the students or people who want to switch or the students who are just entering the college are not aware of what exactly programming is, or few might know what exactly programming is. So we'll just start with what is programming. Our first, we'll just write up the question. This is our day one of our playlist, or we can say the Python series. And our first question, what exactly is programming? What is a programming? Or we can say programming language, or all the stuffs which we hear around the market, around people. What exactly is it? So, the way we are talking, आप और मैं जैसे बात कर रहे हैं, beforehand I was talking in English, अभी मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ. Maybe someone talks in Bhojpuri or Marathi or their own native languages. The way they communicate with each other, we can just imagine that as programming. What programming is, we just use a language to communicate with the computer. How we can communicate with computers? We cannot communicate with them with English, Hindi, or any other languages. So we have our programming languages. That is, let's suppose we are starting with Python. So Python is a programming language which we use to communicate with the computer. There are different programming languages too, like we have JavaScript, we have Java, we have C, we have C++. Go on. For the people who are coming from just entering the college, they might have learned few programming languages, like for the basics they might have learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And in 11th and 12th, I am guessing most of the people have learned Python or either Java or either C++. Like these are the basics which schools nowadays teach. So I am guessing you have had that idea of what exactly is coding. But for them who have no idea what exactly is coding, just listen to my words and just proceed step by step. No need to just rush in. ठीक है. प्रोग्रामिंग क्या है? एक तरीका है, एक माध्यम है बात करने का कंप्यूटर से. Program is the way to instruct the computer what to do, like to interpret a task. Like there could be various tasks. We use the programming language to interpret those tasks. So this is programming. So I'll just write this for you. What exactly is programming? So just like we talk in English or Hindi and so on to communicate with each other, like आप मुझसे बात कर रहे हैं, मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, किसी और से बात कर रहे हैं. With each other, we use programming language to communicate with computer. So now what programming is should be clear to you. Programming is a way, like एक तरीका है to instruct, क्या करने का, instruct करने का, to instruct the computer what to do, or we can say to perform various tasks. So at this point, I feel like you have got what exactly programming is. If you have any more doubt what exactly is programming or you're not getting, just do comment below. I'll explain you on proper definition, with proper definition on the comments. So yeah, after we have understood what exactly is programming, now our main motto was to understand what is Python, because we are starting with a series of Python in this playlist. After then with libraries and machine learning, all those stuff. What is Python? So Python is the programming language we were talking about earlier. Python is the simplest and easiest to understand when you start programming. At the current status of the market, I would myself suggest Python is the easiest and simplest way to start programming, because Python is like, when you read Python codes, it is just like English words. You are reading English words. Like when you just, let me give you an example. When you just say, just print this thing. So what you say, this print, when you write print, Python uses this print to display whatever you have given in the print, to display on the screen. So this is basically the basic English which we learn. So Python uses simple English to pseudo our codes to the user who are just coding them or who are just reading them or iterating into them. So Python has that advantage. So if you ask me what is Python, if I write what is Python, so Python is this simple and easy to understand programming language which feels like we are just talking or communicating in English, like simple English, not even very advanced, simple English. It just pseudos our code of like Python to make it easy for the user to run, to learn, not run, to learn, to understand, and to like iterate what exactly is going on with the code. Okay? I'll just write the proper definition. This is our second question. So Python is simply a programming language that is easy to learn, to understand, because it is what to say, it has been written like a normal simple English word. For example, print. What is this used? This is used to print something, to display something, used to display the desired thing you want on the display. And don't worry, we'll be seeing all these things. I'll be coding and showing you all this stuff. For now, this is just the theory part. Like, the first video is basically just the theory part, like what exactly is programming, the Python, the features, all the stuff. So yeah, I hope the doubt is cleared at what exactly is Python. If you have any more doubts, just comment down below and I'll be clearing that. Okay? Now, when we just understood what is programming, what is Python, why Python? Like Yuvraj, you just mentioned there are plenty of programming languages. Why Python? And why? What are the features of Python exactly? Actually, that is a very important thing. Like, people generally have these things. Why to start with Python? Why not C++ or Java? Why not JavaScript? So basically, the answer is very simple. If you have prior knowledge of programming in your school, you can shift directly to your domain. Like if you want to do web development, you can shift to web development domain. You can, like, according to your needs. This playlist is also about data science. But if you are generally a new guy or a new girl who is just clueless about programming, like what exactly is programming, what exactly is going on here, according to me, different people will have different opinions, but according to me, Python is something very easy to understand, don't have that much complexity. Okay? It is free and open source, like you can just go and learn. It is a high level language, so there are probable many features. If you'll just go and Google it, what are the features of Python, you'll get tons of features. So yeah, according to me, if you'll just listen to me, you should go with Python for the basics, because it will give you the desired understanding of what programming language is, how it is worked. But if you'll just jump on programming languages like Java, C++, you will understand them too. You will understand them too. It's not about you'll not understand them, but it will take you time. According to me, it will take you time to understand. Despite like Python, you can just learn Python in very few days. Like you can just understand the codes of Python, the processing, how it is going on, the dry runs of the codes, like you can get very easily. Yeah, these are a few features of Python. So I've kept few more questions what we need to just go through. Let me just iterate them. Which one should we go with? Okay, one more thing. I wanted to tell you one more thing. Many people have this question in their mind, what is Python used for basically? Like I mentioned you, like we are going with data science using Python, but are there many more ways, or are there many more paths which you could follow if you learn Python? So what is Python used for? The third question, what is Python used for? There are plenty of things. Like there's not only one thing that is machine learning or data science, there are plenty of things. The first, web development, the server side development, or we could do the server side one. Second is software development. People actually go into software development using Python too. The third is mathematics. The fourth one is system scripting. Fifth one is data science, machine learning, deep learning, etc. etc. So I feel like you should understand these for now, these five, that these are the pathways you can go for if you don't want to follow the data science playlist. After learning Python, you can just go with these different, you could say, pathways too. So it is not like you learn Python specifically for data science. If you learn Python, you can opt to go with any of these pathways, whichever you feel is good for you, because no one can tell you that which pathway is good for you. You should just go and explore the pathways which is good for you. Like, I have also tried web development, app development. Finally, I got here with proper data science and machine learning. So yeah, this is just up to you, what you like to do and how you see yourself in these fields. So, what the fourth question, which I feel is a very interesting one. I just saw the question I prepared for you guys. I feel like this you should know. Why Python? Like, why Python? Just take a pause for 10 to 20 seconds. Just think about it. Till now, whatever I have mentioned to you, using them or after understanding them, why do you think? What do you think exactly? Why Python? Why not JavaScript? Why not Java? Why Python only? Why? Like, there should be something going on. That curiosity should be there in it. Why Python? So basically, Python works in different platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. The first point is Python works on different platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. So you're getting it. Python you can run basically if you have Windows, no issues. You have Mac, no issues. Even if you have Linux, I myself use Linux. So even if you have Linux, no issues. And I'll suggest if you got to become a developer or into data science or any of that techie field, just go with Linux or Mac. Windows is good, but I feel ki working on terminal is more beneficial than just working on GUI. Like, when you just go into terminal, just write the stuff, when you see the stuff, it is just fascinating. So I'll suggest just go, even if you have Windows, just get a VMware and just log into Linux and work on Linux. If you start today, within a year, you'll be just pro in that. Working each and every installations, each and every updations, coding part, development, scripting, each and everything. Whatever field you wanna go, I'll suggest Linux is the prime thing you should learn. Like, you should learn Linux. You should not skip Linux. Many of the students skip Linux. I have seen that, but you should not. So next, why Python? The first point I just gave you, why Python. Second point is Python is very simpler syntax language. Like, the syntax of Python is very simple. The second point, I know these points are again repeating points, but yeah, Python's syntax are really simple, really simple, and it has a similarity with English language. So you are getting those points now, right? And the least, Pythons allow you to just go into development field, go into let's say basic programming tools, scripting, data science, machine learning. So you can just go into different fields. So Python allows you to just get into different fields of tech. Like, you're not bound to just go into development, to just go into let's suppose web scraping, just go into any of the things. You can explore different fields even if you learn only Python. Yeah, it's not like if you have learned Python, you cannot just go and explore web development. You can just go and explore web development too. Yeah. So mhm, these were basically, I feel, yeah, these were basically for the introduction of Python for now. Like, yeah, now you have got a proper understanding of what Python is, why to choose Python. In our next video, we'll be starting with proper Python codes, like how Python works. We'll be actually seeing the syntax of Python, like how Python is written. And yeah, we'll be looking into how to install Python 2 for Linux users, for Windows users, both of them, how Python works, sorry, how Python is installed in your system. We will be looking at that. Okay? How to make folders, how to make codes, the extensions of Python. There are two extensions of Python, basically .py and .ipynb. What is the difference between both of them? We'll be getting that too. And yeah, many of you will not get those things, that .py, you will be not getting what .py is, .ipynb is, but in the next video, I promise you will be going out, completing this video, and you'll be like, wow, this much stuff is there in Python. So yeah, basically this was for today, and see you again tomorrow with a new learning. And yeah, we'll be starting with Python from tomorrow. Bye bye, and keep learning and keep growing.